Hi, I'm Mrs. Barber and I'm the faculty leader at Prince Henry's for Languages. And I just wanted to welcome you to your A-level languages, your Spanish course in particular. We know this isn't the normal way of doing things, so this year we're doing it a little bit differently, but hopefully you're going to find this very short presentation useful and you'll be able to see some of the things that you can do that will really help you for when it comes to your course next year. So these are the three people that will form the A-level teaching team. You have Mr. Manny, who is in charge of Spanish. He's the area leader for Spanish. You have Miss Taylor and you have Mr. Lillington. And between the three of them, they work on a rotation throughout the 2 years teaching the Spanish. In addition to this, there will be a Spanish assistant as well. They will join us in October, hopefully. That's the plan. So the course runs over the 2 years and we follow the AQA specification. It is a 2-year course. And it's taught through a blended learning technique, which means we use the iPads a lot. You've used them lower down school and you will continue to use them at A-level. We use textbooks, we use paper-based materials, we use the internet, obviously, as it's a really rich resource for learning languages, but everything will be blended together and the iPads will be central to this. At the same time as this as well, within the timetabled lessons, you'll also have speaking lessons that will be timetabled as well with the language assistant. And this gives you the chance to work in 2s or 3s or possibly slightly larger groups, it depends, to work really carefully and closely on your speaking skills with the language assistant. So hopefully you have found on Firefly Mr. Manny's pages that he's put together for you. There's lots of information there that you can have a look at and lots of tasks that you can have a look at as well. And just to pull out a few of them, there's some work on a film there. One of the things we do at A-level is we study a film. And there's an example of a film there to try and get you into this concept of studying films. There's the cultural content as well that we'll be covering. And there's a task there to go with that as well. He's also put on there some recommended websites and apps and also some recommended music. Can't vouch for his music taste, so I'm sorry. If you do any of the work, or we'd like you to do the work anyway, please can you send it to miv@princehenrys.co.uk. This is Mr. Manny's email. This is one to note down as well. So if you have any further questions after this, please feel free to contact him. He'd love to speak to you. Also on there as well, there is some grammar work as well. Now, grammar isn't everybody's cup of tea, but it is really important and really using this time well now between the end of school now and the start of your A-levels. Using that time to develop your grammatical skills will really save you time in the future. Thinking about what you need for next year, you'll be taught by 2 teachers. So you'll need 2 ring binders. You'll need loads of paper. We get you to write down lots. Stationery, including highlighters, please, because we like to highlight texts. And one of the other things that's on there is headphones as well, making sure your iPad's charged, obviously, but also bringing headphones to the lesson with you, because sometimes we will give you listening tasks to do, so we can work with some students and other students can do the listening tasks and vice versa. And then just thought I'd leave you with this quote here. This is Laura, who's just leaving now in year 13. And she chose Spanish as her 4th option, actually. And she decided to drop a 3rd option and just take the Spanish. And she really surprised herself with just how much she really did enjoy the course in the end. But at the same time, that was what she said about it. And it has really changed her as a person. So good luck with your Spanish course. We're looking forward to seeing you in September. I'm sure I'll see you around as well at some point. And until then, adios.